Good evening, everyone, and tonight we are playing Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Now, this game was originally released for the GameCube back in the time that Sonic Adventure DX was released, so that's kind of like why it was overlooked. Anyway, this is Billy Hatcher, and his job, or the reason why he was brought to this world full of chickens, is to take out all the enemies that the crows possess, because, you know, they're the black crows. They want to make it like eternal night, so the chickens can never, like, cock-a-doodle-doo to the motherfucking sun or something. I don't know. The point is, though, you're going around as Billy Hatcher and you're using different eggs and their abilities to take on these crows. But since this game is a platformer, you gotta use the eggs and the different monsters that hatch out of them to solve different puzzles to get different chicken emblems at the end of the level. Now, as you can see, Billy's main way of attacking is by ramming people with his own eggs and throwing them at them or just bouncing on them in general. But the best way in this game is you gotta use your egg and rack up combos by hitting all the enemies into each other. But I'm obviously not doing it right here, but I'll show it off later in the playthrough. But anyway, when the egg gets big enough, you can do a cock-a-doodle-doo and it'll actually make it hatch something. And this just hatched the Jester's Hat, which allows us to walk on eggs, which allows us to roll on water. Normally you can't roll on water for some reason. Oh yeah, and if you let your eggs sit too long, if they don't get used, your egg will disappear. Now you might notice that the hat that Billy is wearing kind of resembles the hat that Knights wore, which is another game that Yuji Naka developed back on the Sega Saturn, which is also probably like a very hidden gem. Anyway, Yuji Naka kind of describes this game engine as the evolution of Sonic Adventure 2's engine. And if you look at the water, it kind of resembles White Jungle's water from Shadow Stage in SA2, but the water is much clearer. Now, another piece of random trivia about this game is that it was originally released alongside with Mario Kart Double Dash Demo Pack, along with Vewitiful Joe and Splinter Cell. Anyway, I finally get the chance to show off the combos. Bow! And you pretty much accumulate more points when you do that. Now, within this game, it's a lot easier just killing enemies with your egg, but you also get animal companions, which come from eggs that you gotta wake up using the call once again. And the animals kind of resemble the fusion of two animals, like this resembles a seal and a dugong, or a seal and a porcupine. Anyway, you can befriend the animals and they could do different tasks for you, like shoot ice. Now, Yuji Naka made this so he can get more of a adventurous feel for the game. Instead of doing like stupid monsters, he did actual real animals. But, you know, I don't really see the difference. I mean, like, it's Japan, come on. Anyway, time to talk about the flaws about this game. And as you can see, like, with all that glass of ice falling down, like, it really doesn't have that good of graphics. And this is coming from a game that was much powerful than most other PS2 games at the time. Another thing is that pretty much all of freaking Billy Hatcher's moves are pretty much useless without an egg. And you kind of got to rely on different like animals to do all your work for you, but you get a limited use for them. They don't stay with you the whole time. Plus, this game kind of is really short. And it's not that fun actually, like after you beat it. Except you want to do the replay value to get a better score at the end of the game. Speaking of good scores, you pick up this last item kind of like the shine sprites in Mario Sunshine. Anyway, let's get our reward and see what we got. And I don't really get like why he kind of like fades from the glare. But anyway, English at its best, or English as I should say. Anyway, what did we get on our nice playthrough of Billy Hatcher? Bow! Big old fat ass. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, well, this nice little chat about Billy Hatcher. The game is only $5.99 at a GameStop. I recommend you guys go pick it up. I'm TK and I'm Is Out to the Whiz Out.